By Matt Lombardo, NJ Advance Media for NJ.com. Costa Mesa, Caliph. After losing to the Seattle Seahawks 2,410 and losing the top seed in the NFC playoff race on Sunday night, the Eagles must quickly turn the page to a must-win game with monumental playoff implications against Jared Goff, Todd Gurley, Sammy Watkins and the Los Angeles Rams. These are two very similar teams built around second-year elite franchise quarterbacks, dominant running games and a front seven that specializes on rushing the passer and creating turnovers. Here's an in-depth look at 5 key matchups that could very well determine the outcome of Sunday's game at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. Darby Watkins.jpg app USA Today. Getty 1. Eagles CB Ronald Darby vs. Rams WR Sammy Watkins, former teammates with the Buffalo Bills. Los Angeles Rams wide receiver Sammy Watkins and Eagles cornerback Ronald Darby renewed their practice field rivalry in Sunday's colossal NFC showdown. Ever since returning from a dislocated ankle suffered in Week 1 against Washington, Darby has consistently been the Eagles' best cornerback. Darby has picked up 17 tackles and 1 interception. Meanwhile, Watkins has developed into Rams quarterback Jared Goff's favorite target, catching 31 passes for 528 yards and 6 touchdowns while averaging 17.0 yards per catch. These two are plenty familiar with one another, and the winner of their matchup could play a heavy hand in deciding the outcome of Sunday's game. NFL Philadelphia Eagles at Seattle Seahawks. Stephen Bezic, USA Today Sports 2. Rams secondary vs. Eagles QB Carson Wentz. Wentz is coming off of his worst performance of the season. In Sunday's game against the Seattle Seahawks, his accuracy seemed off and he was unable to overcome a relentless Seahawks pass rush. Wentz also committed 2 costly turnovers, including a fumble at the goal line that wound up as a touchback. The Rams enter Sunday's game with the NFL's No. 9 rated passing defense, surrendering just 211 passing yards per game and rank No. 3 in the league with 37 total sacks. Whether it's finding a way to stay upright amid pressure from the likes of defensive end Aaron Donald, who has 8 sacks, or figuring out a way to beat cornerback Truman Johnson, who has 56 tackles and 2 interceptions. This season, Wentz will need to play at a consistently higher level Sunday than he did against the Seahawks if the Eagles are to salvage a split during this 12-game West Coast swing. Los Angeles Rams v Arizona Cardinals. Christian Peterson. Getty Images 3. Eagles RT Lane Johnson vs. Rams Aaron Donald. Eagles right tackle Lane Johnson has matched up against and dominated some of the NFL's elite pass rushers such as Michael Bennett, Von Miller, DeMarcus Lawrence, Ryan Kerrigan and Joey Bosa. Sunday will be no different for Johnson, as he'll likely draw Rams defensive end Aaron Donald, who might just be the best defensive player in the NFL. Donald has 32.0 tackles and 8.0 sacks so far this season and is a disruptive force against opposing quarterbacks. If Johnson can get the better of Donald, he will go a long way towards strengthening his Pro Bowl resume and set the Eagles' offense up to rebound from its lowest output of the season last Sunday against the Seahawks.